Imagine uncovering a secret so profound it redefines everything you thought you knew. Welcome to a story of hidden desires and unforeseen consequences. In a quiet town, beneath the surface of everyday life, lies a shocking revelation, a clandestine affair between a devoted wife and a man bound by his vows to the church. This isn't just any secret. It's a tangled web woven in shadows, where love, faith, and betrayal intersect in the most unexpected ways. As we peel back the layers of this dramatic narrative, we find ourselves at the heart of a conflict that challenges moral boundaries and reshapes lives forever. Picture this: a seemingly happy marriage, where trust is an unspoken bond, suddenly thrown into turmoil by whispers of infidelity. The wife, caught in a whirlwind of forbidden passion, and the priest, a man of God torn between duty and desire. It's a revelation that sends ripples through their lives, setting the stage for a tragedy no one could foresee. As we delve deeper into this tale, we invite you to witness the dramatic unfolding of events that will leave you questioning the very nature of love and loyalty. How did this affair begin? What drove the priest to forsake his vows? And most importantly, what devastating consequences will arise from this betrayal? Stay with us as we journey through this gripping story, one that promises to engage your emotions and challenge your perceptions. From the discovery of the affair to its tragic climax, each twist and turn will keep you on the edge of your seat. This is more than just a story. It's a reflection on the fragile balance between trust and temptation. As we explore the emotional depths of our characters, you'll find yourself drawn into their world, feeling their joys and sorrows. Prepare yourself for an exploration of human nature's darker side, a narrative that doesn't shy away from exposing the harsh truths of deceit and its inevitable fallout. So, brace yourself for an unforgettable experience that not only entertains but also provokes thought and discussion. Join us next as we dive into how this affair began, setting the stage for a series of events that will forever alter the lives involved. It all began innocently, but quickly spiraled into deception. In a quiet suburban town, nestled among the familiar hum of everyday life, an affair was born. Meet Sarah, the devoted wife whose life seemed perfect on the outside. Her days were filled with routine, and her heart with longing for something more. Then there's Michael, her husband, a man of integrity, but oblivious to the storm brewing beneath his own roof. Finally, we have Father Daniel, a man of the cloth whose calling was to guide others, yet found himself drawn into a temptation he could not resist. Their paths crossed on a seemingly mundane Sunday morning. Sarah, seeking solace from her mundane existence, found herself confiding in Father Daniel during confession. What started as a simple conversation about faith and life soon transformed into something deeper, an emotional bond that neither could deny. As weeks turned into months, their stolen moments grew in intensity and frequency. Text messages exchanged under the cover of night, whispered conversations in the confessional booth. Each interaction pulled them further into a web of secrecy and betrayal. Unbeknownst to Michael, his world was shifting. The gentle laughter shared with Sarah at the dinner table now held a different undertone, one of guilt and hidden truths. It was a deceit that seeped into every aspect of their lives, like ink spreading across a page. But secrets have a way of surfacing, and as the affair deepened, so did the risks. Little did they know, this tangled web they wove would soon catch them all in its snare, leading to a confrontation that would change everything. Join us as we delve deeper into this tragic tale, a story of love and deceit, where innocence is lost and consequences loom. Stay with us as we explore how this affair unfolded and what it ultimately cost them all. A man of faith, caught in a web of his own making. The priest, once a beacon of moral certainty, now stands at the crossroads of conviction and desire. As the affair unfolds, his motivations are clouded by an internal storm of guilt and passion. He is a symbol of contradiction, torn between his vows to the church and the undeniable pull of human connection. This struggle reveals the depth of his internal conflict, a heart that seeks redemption while ensnared in temptation. His days are spent in silent prayer, seeking guidance from a higher power, Yet his nights unravel into a tapestry of forbidden longing. The moral dilemmas he faces weigh heavily on his conscience. Each decision feels like a step further into shadow, further away from the light he once promised to uphold. In the quiet moments, he questions his very purpose, grappling with the knowledge that his actions might bring ruin to those he cares for. How does a man reconcile faith with betrayal? The priest's role in this tragic affair is complex. He is both victim and perpetrator, in a tale that defies simple judgment. His story is one of humanity's oldest conflicts, the battle between duty and desire. As we delve deeper into the priest's character, we uncover the layers of his soul, a soul that mirrors our own struggles with right and wrong. What consequences will his choices bring? Stay with us as we explore the impact of this affair on all involved and the tragic outcome that awaits. Up next, we witness the unraveling of a marriage as secrets fester and tensions rise, leading youth inexorably towards confrontation. As secrets fester, the bond of marriage begins to unravel. Picture a home once filled with laughter and love, now shadowed by doubt and suspicion. Each silent glance, each unspoken word, adding weight to the growing tension. Here lies a couple, once united in harmony, now drifting apart on an ocean of deceit. The wife, burdened by her clandestine affair with the priest, struggles with the weight of her choices. Her husband, sensing the shift in their relationship, is haunted by whispers of betrayal. Every passing day feels longer, every interaction colder. It's a dance of denial and confrontation where truth remains elusive. The husband's suspicions grow like a storm on the horizon. He notices changes, late nights, secretive calls, and a distance he can't bridge. His heart battles between a trust and the chilling fear of infidelity. The marriage becomes a pressure cooker, emotions simmering just beneath the surface, waiting to explode. In this chapter of their lives, silence becomes louder than Malbar's words. The air is thick with but unresolved questions and lingering doubts. Each partner retreats into their own world of fears and assumptions, communication, breaking down as last tension rises. Yet, beneath the surface, a confrontation is inevitable. The husband steels himself for the moment, when suspicion must give way to certainty. He knows that one understanding, the truth, may come at a cost he isn't unready to pay. As we witness in this unfolding a drama, we're reminded of those delicate threads that hold in relationships together. Betrayal is an insidious force, threatening to unravel even the strongest bonds. What happens when those threads snap? How does one face the realities of love turned to suspicion? Stay with us as we move towards a confrontation that will change everything, exposing secrets long hidden and setting the stage for a tragic turn of events that no one could foresee. In the heart of a quiet suburban home, the truth can no longer hide in shadows. The husband stands, his heart a storm of emotions as he confronts his wife. Her betrayal, woven through whispers and late nights, is laid bare. The affair with the priest, a scandal that cuts deeper than any blade, has come to light. This is the moment where secrets crumble under the weight of truth, and nothing will ever be the same again. Words fly like arrows, sharp and unrelenting, each one a testament to broken vows and shattered trust. The air crackles with tension, raw and unfiltered, as emotions run high. The husband's voice shakes with hurt and disbelief. How could this happen in the sanctity of their marriage? The wife, caught in the tempest of her own making, searches for words, for redemption, for anything to hold on to in this pivotal confrontation. This is not just a scene of anger and accusation, it's a moment of reckoning. In the eyes of the husband, there lies a mix of love lost and betrayal realized. And as they stand there, amidst the debris of their relationship, the reality of their choices looms large. This confrontation is more than an argument, it's a turning point. As the truth unfurls its grim tapestry, the consequences ripple outward, altering lives forever. The echoes of this encounter will resonate beyond these walls, a prelude to the unfolding tragedy that lies ahead. As we pause here at this critical juncture, let us remember, every choice has its price. And in this tale of love gone astray and faith betrayed, the cost is immeasurable. Stay with us as we witness how this pivotal moment spirals into a tragic event that will forever change their lives. In the heat of the moment, tragedy strikes. It was a day like any other, yet in an instant, everything changed forever. The husband, driven by a storm of emotions, had just confronted the truth, a truth that shattered his world. The affair, hidden in shadows for so long, now laid bare, ignited a fire that could not be contained. In a moment of desperation, choices were made that could never be undone. The husband, consumed by betrayal and heartbreak, found himself at the center of a whirlwind he could not escape. As emotions ran high, the tragic event unfolded with brutal finality. His life was claimed by the chaos that ensued. For the wife, the impact was immediate and devastating. Her secret, once a source of forbidden excitement, now turned into a nightmare. She was left grappling with the irreversible consequences of her actions, her heart heavy with guilt and grief. The priest, too, found himself ensnared in the tragedy he had played a part in orchestrating. The scene was one of devastation, a stark reminder of how swiftly life can be upended by the choices we make. The husband's death marked the tragic culmination of an affair that had spiraled far beyond anyone's control. It was a turning point that irrevocably altered the lives of those involved. As we pause to reflect on this moment of profound loss, we are reminded of the fragile nature of trust and the steep price of deceit. This tragic event serves as a somber warning of the consequences that can follow. Yet even in the face of such overwhelming tragedy, the story does not end here. Join us as we delve into the aftermath, where emotions run deep and lives are forever changed by the ripples of this fateful day. Stay with us as we continue to unravel the threads of this dramatic tale and uncover what lies in its wake. In the wake of tragedy, lives are forever changed. The quiet aftermath reveals a storm of emotions. As we delve into the immediate consequences of a love affair gone terribly wrong, the air is thick with regret and sorrow as the wife grapples with the overwhelming loss and guilt. Her heart, once torn between passion and duty, now aches with the weight of her choices. She stands alone, facing the wreckage of her world, haunted by memories of what could have been. Meanwhile, the priest, a man of faith now burdened by his own actions, finds himself at a crossroads. His once unshakable beliefs are now clouded by doubt and remorse. He reflects on his role in the events that unfolded, questioning the very foundation of his moral compass. This moment of reckoning forces him to confront the reality of his actions and their devastating impact. As emotions run high, we witness the raw and unfiltered responses of those left behind. Tears fall like rain, each drop a testament to the fragility of human relationships and the irreversible nature of betrayal. This is a time of reckoning, where the truth stands bare and unforgiving. The once vibrant marriage is now a shadow, its foundation shattered by deceit and heartbreak. Friends and family gather, offering support, yet unable to fill the void left by tragedy. The community whispers in hushed tones, grappling with the shocking events that have unfolded in their midst. This segment marks a pivotal point in our narrative, where actions meet consequences and where hope must rise from the ashes of despair. As we transition to explore the legal and social repercussions that follow, we are reminded of the profound impact one choice can have on countless lives. Stay with us as we continue this journey through a tale as old as time, yet as relevant as ever. As the dust settles on this tragic chapter, the wheels of justice begin to turn. The priest, once a pillar of the community, now faces the full force of the law. His sacred vows shattered, he stands accused not only by the courts, but by those he once served. Can legal proceedings truly rectify such profound betrayal? The community watches, divided, as this scandal unfolds in the public eye. The social repercussions ripple through the town like an aftershock. Friends and neighbors whisper in hushed tones, their trust forever fractured. The stigma of this affair clings to those involved, like a shadow that refuses to fade. Once united by faith, this community now grapples with doubt and suspicion. Yet, amid the legal battles and social stigma, deeper questions linger. Can justice truly be served in matters of the heart? The legal system may judge actions, but can it heal the wounds left behind? As we ponder these questions, the broader consequences become apparent. This story is not just about individuals, but about a community forced to confront its own moral fabric. The narrative of betrayal and consequence reaches its resolution here. But the lessons learned echo far beyond the courtroom and into the lives of those who watch. In our next segment, we'll reflect on these moral lessons and consider what we can learn from such a tragic tale. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the reflections that this story provokes. As the curtain falls on this heart-wrenching tale, we are left to ponder the moral depths it reveals. What can we learn from such a tragic story? This narrative isn't merely about betrayal and the devastating consequences of a forbidden love. It serves as a mirror reflecting the complexities of trust, the fragility of relationships, and the enduring impact of our choices. The affair between the priest and the wife, shrouded in secrecy, unraveled not just a marriage, but the lives entwined within its web. It is a stark reminder of how deception can lead to irreversible outcomes, leaving behind a trail of grief and regret. For viewers, this story is a call to reflect on our own moral compass. It challenges us to consider the boundaries of trust and the importance of integrity in our relationships. Society, too, bears witness to these events, questioning how we respond to breaches of trust and the role of forgiveness. As we close this chapter, let us carry forward these lessons, not just as observers, but as participants in our own narratives. And so, with these reflections in mind, we transition to our final message. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Stay with us for more stories that illuminate and engage. Next, discover how you can join our community for more compelling narratives. And so, as the dust settles on this tragic tale, we're left to ponder the complexities of love, faith, and consequence. We hope this story has resonated with you, sparking a reflection on the profound themes it uncovered. But our journey doesn't end here. There are countless more stories to explore, each with its own unique lessons and emotions. If you found this narrative thought-provoking or enlightening, we invite you to become part of our community. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll be the first to know when we release new content. Join us as we continue to unravel stories that are not only dramatic, but also profoundly engaging. Visit our channel for more videos that aim to entertain while provoking thought and discussion. Thank you for watching. And remember, every story has a lesson. Let's discover them together. Engage with us, subscribe, and embark on this journey of storytelling and exploration. Until next time, stay curious and stay engaged.